What's going on, everybody? I hope you guys are all doing amazing today. Welcome to another episode of Mo on the Mic. I'm your host, Mo from the Zo. And as always, if you are currently here, you are greatly appreciated because you could be anywhere in the world right now, but you are here with me. Today, we have a pretty good show lined up. Lots of blowouts, lots of teams getting exposed. So let's jump right into it, man. We have the Women's National Championship that happened last night, and UConn completely dominated South Carolina with a final score of 82-59. This is very uncharacteristic for a Don Stanley team. They were the one seed, but they just ran into a UConn team that came out ready to play with strong play from their star freshman, Sarah Strong. She came out and put up 24 points, 15 rebounds, and 5 assists. Paige Beckers, obviously a superstar, she went out there, put up 17 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. The tandem led UConn to, I believe it's their 12th national championship. It was just complete domination from the Huskies. I will say I was not incredibly familiar with Sarah Strong. I know she has been all over the internet. I haven't just tuned into college basketball as a whole. I'm more of an NBA fan, but I watched this game and this girl can play some basketball. UConn definitely did their job recruiting because with Paige going to the WNBA most likely next season, I believe they have the next face of women's college basketball in Sarah Strong. She comes from a basketball family. I believe her dad played at NC State and her mom played at Harvard and in the WNBA. She has a great basketball background. You could definitely tell in the way she plays. And for a freshman to go out there and dominate in the national championship game against a powerhouse like South Carolina, she definitely has what it takes to run college basketball for the next 2 or 3 years. This was a great season for the Huskies. They finished the season 37-3. Shout out to that program for winning this year's national championship. Moving on to the men's side of the ball, there was a great game that went down to the wire between the University of Houston and Duke. University of Houston was down big in the second half of the ball game. I believe they were down by 7 with a minute left to go in the game and still managed to pull off this insane victory. No, Duke fans are extremely pissed that their team is not in the championship right now. University of Houston was led by none other than LJ Cryer, putting up 26 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist. But we all know the major story of this game was always going to be Cooper Flag. He went out there and had a dominant performance as well in the loss. He had 27, 7, and 4. He looked like a professional basketball player out there, scoring from all 3 levels. He took a pretty good shot. I know a lot of people thought it was an offensive hook on the spin shot that he took to try to tie the game with 7 seconds left. While the shot was short off the front of the rim, it does not diminish anything that Cooper Flag has done this entire year. I still think he's the best player in the country and should go #1 overall. But with that being said, shout out to the University of Houston for making it to the national championship where they would take on the University of Florida. That game was honestly a toss-up to me, but if I had to choose a team, I'm going with the University of Houston. This team has come close multiple times in the last 5 years to winning a national championship, and I believe this is the year that they finally get it done. Speaking of potential championship teams, the Oklahoma City Thunder played the Lakers last night and got absolutely embarrassed. With the final score of 126-99, Lakers shot 55% from 3 and set a franchise record in three-pointers made in a single game. While we can't put too much stock into a regular season game, this is what a lot of NBA fans are predicting what's going to happen to the Thunder in the playoffs. They're just a really young and experienced team. The average age for the Oklahoma City Thunder is 24 years old. And while they are young and extremely talented, experience seems to trump all in the NBA. If you think back to that Golden State Warriors and Boston Celtics finals, while I don't believe that experience is the sole reason why they won, it definitely played a major factor because Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown just hadn't been in those moments before. And I believe we got a glimpse of that with this Thunder team last night. When it mattered most, the others didn't step up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. A lot of people on Twitter were coming at Jalen Williams saying that he just isn't ready to be a #2 option on a championship team. While he is a great player and an all-star, I kind of have to agree. I don't think his development has reached that level yet. It can get there, but I don't think right now you can win a championship with Jalen Williams as your second option or Chet Williams as your third option. I'm not talking about skill when it comes to these players. I'm talking about experience. The big three of Jalen Williams, Chet, and Shea need a few more years together to gel into a championship team. They should do the Boston Celtics method because it took Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum 7 years to finally win a championship together. This is the first year that Oklahoma City's big three was all healthy enough to play together for a full season. But at least 5 or 6 years to see if they can get a championship out of it before blowing it up. With that being said, Luka Doncic reminded everybody yet again who he is. Went out there and scored 30 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists, as well as Austin Reeves coming along for the ride, scoring 20 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists, and the GOAT, LeBron James, scoring 19, 3, and 7. This big three is extremely dangerous. They have been putting up some insane numbers. Austin Reeves is undoubtedly the best third option in the league. I believe he's went out there and scored 20 plus in like the last 7 or 8 games. Some crazy stretch like that. Austin Reeves is hitting his stride right at the perfect time because in the playoffs, you need those other key rotational players to step up and make a difference. The last blowout of the night, we had my Phoenix Suns falling to the New York Knicks 112 to 98. And this team is officially done, eliminated from playoff contention. And this team has been a complete disappointment. I have been a Suns fan my entire life, and it really pained me to watch our entire core get blown up to bring in guys like Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal, and it just completely not work out at all. I believe Kevin Durant gets traded this summer. Hopefully, Bradley Beal can work something out where he can get moved as well. Hopefully, we can get Devin Booker some help. He went out there and scored 40, and we got blown out. This is reminiscent of those 2017, 2018 Suns games where he would go out there and score 70 and still lose by 20 to the Boston Celtics. I can honestly see the New York Knicks making a push to the conference championship. With Boston being their only real competition, I do think they match up well with the Cleveland Cavaliers and can give them a serious run for their money. So yeah, lots of hoops happen in the past 24 to 48 hours. As always, I appreciate all you guys for tuning in. If you enjoyed this content, please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. We have officially reached, drumroll please, 10 subscribers on my YouTube. And I am extremely excited. If I can get 10 subscribers, that means I can get 100. If I can get 100, that means I can get 1,000. If I can get 1,000, that means I can get 10,000. So we're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. So please, if you see this, please join the journey. I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.